So T. Higgins, it is reported that he is probably going to get franchise tagged. Now T. Higgins is a number one wide receiver that plays as a number two because he's playing alongside a generational talent like a Jamar Chase. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. But he was looking at hitting free agency, and I know some teams like the Patriots. I know a team probably like the Raiders. I know there were some teams where they were like, hey, we would love T. Higgins. We would really love a T. Higgins on this team. A reliable option for our QBs, and he could be a wide receiver one, potentially, as long as nobody else came available. But he's going to get franchise tag, which I think I said it in a different video. I think only, one, possibly two people can be franchise tagged, and I think it's one. I honestly don't know why the Bengals would do this and hold out his contract. Now, they're probably going to try to get some defensive players in there, which is what I'm hoping for Cincinnati. I'm not a Cincinnati hater, but I think they need more defense. Defense is what really killed them. If you can try to go get a corner, possibly try to find a Jesse Bates replacement, because at this rate, y'all don't have a Jesse Bates replacement. I mean, there's Jordan Battle and Daxton Hill, but they're two young guys. Hopefully, they can come around. But I honestly don't know why you would franchise tag T. Higgins. Because some players find it very disrespectful that you would even think about franchise tagging them. Which, I mean, I'm not against them being upset either, because I've done so much for you, and I've been a reliable number two. I've been here for years. I've been through the ups, the downs, and I'm one of your consistent pieces. And instead of me getting a contract done with you guys or letting me go and get a contract that I'm worth, you're going to franchise tag me, which you still get paid, but not what you would like to get paid. I think it's screwed up. I think it's messed up. And T. Higgins, hopefully next season they can get a deal done. But here's where Cincinnati screwed up. Jamar Chase should have had his contract done in the offseason. If y'all knew this was going to come up, Jamar and Higgins were both coming up. You should have got Jamar done in the offseason and stopped putting this off. And then y'all could have figured out T. Higgins throughout the whole entire season. That makes a lot more sense. That's what makes a lot more sense. Because Jamar and Higgins, a great 1-2 punch duo when it comes to wide receiver. Why? Why did Jamar have to wait this long? Why did Jamar have to win the Triple Crown to show y'all that he is that guy? I remember his rookie season playing against the Chiefs. He showed y'all he is that guy. He really is. And for him to have to go out here and win the Triple Crown just to get a contract is absolutely devious of Cincinnati. And then, not only that, your number two wide receiver, a great reliable option, he also has a contract. Why would you want to worry about both of those guys at the end of the season? I would have at least signed Jamar in the offseason, and I would have kept talking to T throughout the season to see where he's at. And heck, you could have did a sign-in trade. Now, for those of you that don't know what a sign-and trade is, it's where you trade somebody to a team that has the cap space and they're willing to give you what you want, and they'll sign him as soon as they pick him up because they have intention to keep him. So, why was that not an option? Why did we have to wait for Jamar and Higgins to both have their contracts coming up? Because Jamar's going to get his. We all know that. If Cincinnati was to trade or get rid of Jamar, something's clearly wrong. Clearly wrong. But hey, Cincinnati, shooting yourselves in the foot right now. And also, I don't want to be that guy to point it out, but Joe Burrow had to do a lot of scrambling this season. You know, he was kind of running for his life a lot. Y'all need a better O-line already? Because I remember about, 2, 3 seasons ago, picked up, I think it's Orlando Brown. I think it might have been Orlando Brown. He came from the Chiefs. I think so. Where's he been? Where's all these offensive linemen that y'all said were going to help Joe Burrow? Because he had to scramble quite a lot. Cincinnati has some problems, and hopefully they can figure it out. Don't know when that'll be. Don't know how that'll be. But they need to figure this out quickly. And it's going to be an off season. It's going to be an off season. And in the off season, there's only winners and losers. And most of the time, there are losers more than there are winners.